This is A New Life in by the Sea, Book 4, written by Fiona Grace, read by Caroline. Chapter 1. The setting sun cast a sheen of gold over the bluffs of Chesham Cove as Charlotte Moore and Simon Harris sat together on a weathered bench overlooking the sea. Charlotte tucked a lock of windswept hair behind her ear, her stomach fluttering with anticipation. Tonight could be the night. She glanced at Simon out of the corner of her eye. He seemed relaxed, one arm draped casually over the back of the bench as he took in the view, and as handsome as ever, with his rugged, salt-of-the-earth good looks and tanned skin. But Charlotte sensed a shift in his demeanour, a hint of nervous energy beneath his calm exterior. Maybe she was imagining things, wishful thinking and all that. But the romantic seaside setting seemed ripe with promise. Charlotte allowed herself to indulge in a brief daydream, Simon down on one knee, the sun sinking below the horizon at just the right moment. After all, Charlotte had seen him in the jewellery store the week that Amelia had left to go back to the States from visiting. She shook her head slightly, willing herself back to the present. Don't get ahead of yourself, she thought. Just enjoy this time together. Simon turned toward her then, a soft smile on his lips. Beautiful evening, he said. Charlotte nodded, suddenly unable to find her voice. She reached for his free hand, interlacing their fingers. The breeze picked up, and she shivered. Simon gave her hand a gentle squeeze, and then pulled her into his side for warmth. Ready to head back? Charlotte nodded again, tamping down her disappointment. Not tonight, after all. She turned her gaze to the horizon, taking in the breathtaking view of the sea at sunset. The sky was awash in hues of orange, pink, and purple as the sun sank lower behind the waves. She watched seagulls gliding gracefully on the breeze, calling to each other as they headed back to their nests for the night. The rhythmic crash of the waves against the cliffs below soothed her disappointment. This place truly is magical, she thought. She had fallen in love with Chesham Cove from the moment she first laid eyes on it. Moving here had been the fresh start she needed after her split with Daniel, a chance to heal and rediscover herself. And no proposal tonight? That was okay. She had Simon here by her side. For now, that was enough. Perhaps she was rushing things anyway. It wasn't as though she didn't have her own misgivings. With a divorce behind her, and her newfound happiness in England so nascent. She took a deep breath and steadied herself inside. Simon pulled her up from the bench, and hand in hand, they made their way along the coastal path back toward the village in comfortable silence. Suddenly, Simon cleared his throat.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?